All right, I'm back. Part 2. Thank you for joining in. Thank you. So my first video that I did, I got big Mother Earth messages. We talked about the fires in LA. We talked about the destruction of the planet. We talked a little bit about the chaos of what's going on in the world and how do we manage it. I got big Kamala Harris cards. So if you are a truth, an election truth supporter, as I am, Vice President-elect Harris came up a lot in those previous readings. Yes, I am an election truther, along with, say hello to Psychic Duck, everybody. Psychic Duck, unwavering. Sometimes me, I go, really, am I on the right path? Psychic Duck flaps me around with its wing, straightens me out. All right. So, what else? Here we go. Let's go into the questions. I think I'm going to need to get some different cards. ET cards. I'm going to use my Sci-Fi Tarot. Very fun deck. The decks that I have strewn around my table. Rider-Waite, Tarot Grand Deluxe. Thank you, Cindy. My Lemurian deck. And Juno. Hope you're doing well. Sent me the Sci-Fi deck, so thank you. All right, here's something. Somebody sent me an ET question. In this, a space said, "Hey, are the ETs going to be able to rescue these the people in the space shuttle?" And immediately I thought no. And then I saw something that Libby threw up on viruses or mutated life forms, germs or whatever, on the space station. I'm like, well, yeah. And are they bringing that down to Earth? I'm like, they already have. Get Dr. Gale's take on it. She's going to be on next week. I think next week. I think. So, just real quick, ETs. Do they have any interest in, two questions. Do they have any interest in human life form on the space station? Do they care whether they live or die? ETs. Do they care whether they live or die? To me, what I feel like when I ask this question is that they're not so much into changing certain courses of events, because they go, well, everybody lives and dies, so when it's their time, it's their time. Don't see any need, really, to intervene. That's what I get. Let's see. Ooh, the Tower. Yikes. All right. I think it, I'm getting a yes. Tower moment. It feels like the space station is going to get smacked by something. Now, it's being smacked a lot by solar flares and that energy from there. And, you know, Elon Musk is throwing everything up he can up in space, and it's getting to be a junk pile up there. So maybe that's what's going to hit it. But then we get the Ten of Cups that crosses it, and it says family, home, happiness. At the base of the reading, Ten of Swords. No, I'm not seeing it. No. Death. No. They got the Strength card, but they got, no. Let me drop this down and you can see where I'm going with this. No, they're not going to. It may be our desire to say, please, would you go save? Please? But they got the Tower moment, and it's being challenged by our desire. Please go save them. But we have the Ten of Swords being stabbed in the back. We have the Death card. At the top of the reading, though, that overshadows everything is the Strength card. So it's not something that we're going to give up. Doing some experimentation on up in space. We're not giving that up. It says the struggle to tame the beast. Who will stand to survive? Three of Swords, heartbreak. No, they are not going to intervene. They are not. And I don't see good things. Hang on, I've got to reshuffle these. I don't see good things for the people up in this space station. I said I was going to ask this two different ways, but I can't remember what I was going to go with it. But no, they are not. Let's look at Elon Musk throwing. Let's look at Elon Musk throwing junk up into space. Somebody else asked about that, specifically about 40,000 Starlink satellites up into space, and I didn't double check to see if that was, I don't know where they got this information. I didn't double check to see if it was true, but I know he's throwing junk up there. And, you know, a little meteor will create a lot of, that hits a satellite, will make a lot more debris up there. Two of Swords, Queen of Cups, Four of Cups. Have you checked your blind spot? Four of Cups. This is an offer. That's crazy. That's crazy. Because we have places to look for incoming meteors and things coming from outer space. But there's a blind spot that we cannot see where meteors are coming from. Behind the sun, we can't see that. That's a blind spot. I think there are other blind spots. The Queen of Cups. This is my Kamala Harris card. And the Two of Swords. There's a decision that needs to be made. It's sharp. And it's about, again, this is a female. At the edge of vast sea space, she looked inward. And then there's a ship that's crashed over there. So to me, this looks like she is going to control, Kamala Harris is going to be controlling something, and it's going to be under her watch where this hidden message, hidden asteroid, whatever, is going to do something to the space station. Okay. It's under her watch. And thank you guys for not asking me to read on any of Pumpkinhead's picks and whatever. I appreciate that. All right, let's go to another one. Kobayashi Maru. Kobayashi Maru. What is that? That is a dream that one of you had, Shelley, I think. And this is, she had this dream, and that this word came to her. So she looked it up, and it was Star Trek First Generation. And I do have my Star Trek cards, but I just don't know how to read them. So I'm going to stick with the Sci-Fi Tarot, because it's Star Trek Next Generation, and I didn't follow that, although I worked with the editors on that when I was in LA. How crazy is that? Okay. Kobayashi Maru. This was a simulation that it was a no-win simulation, and Starfleet Command would put these captains of these starships in to see how they would react to this no-win situation. Well, Captain Kirk reprogrammed it, and he beat the system. And they're going, what? So Shelley dug a little bit deeper and said it's also a department, this Kobayashi Maru, of Starforce, a software development warehouse for command and control. And she's going, you read on General Cotton strategic command. And she wondered if those things are related. So, pulling that all together, somebody reprogrammed. Somebody reprogrammed something so that they could win. And it was part, is that what I was picking up with General Cotton? I say yes. Let's just do 3 cards. Is that what I was picking up? Did somebody reprogram something that Strategic Command is aware of and will be bringing to light? 3 cards, please. Is that what I was picking up? 4 Pentacles. Still quiet. The hoarded secrets. The question is why. That's what it says up there. The hoarded secrets. The question is why. Now, pentacles are earth on earth terms. In sci-fi terms, hoarded secrets. Woo! Woo! So normally I'm just saying, hang on. Be a little conservative. In this deck it goes, hoarded secrets. The bringer of order and orthodoxy to the galaxy. The Hierophant. Wow. Wow. Did they reprogram some things? These hoarded secrets? Is the Hierophant going to bring things to order? Step into the unknown. Is it genius or suicide? Is it genius or suicide? Let me just keep going down there. 6 of Swords. Moving on to calmer waters. This one says similar stuff. Ooh, I got another major arcana. The Death card. Fool and the Death. And the final outcome. Oh, God dang it. The Hanged Man. Abused, scared, forsaken. Was he a madman or a prophet? Goes along with the Fool card. Ooh, we still get this Weight card. They have this information. They're not letting it out yet. They're not. If I just stuck with the first 3, I would say, yeah, it's coming out. But I didn't. I kept going. It's my fault. Don't hate me because I tell the truth. Kamala Harris is going to be our president. Okay, what's the next question? What's the next question? Psychic Duck, you have anything you want to say? Besides, I'm quackers. Anything else? Okay. Canada. What caused Trudeau to fire Freeland? Okay. Prime Minister asked Christina Freeland, the treasurer, and she was deputy prime minister. So I'm not quite sure how all that works over there. But he asked the treasurer to resign on Friday, then gave a public finance report on Monday. This is last week. And then Freelance publicly resigned, causing an uproar. A liberal source says Trudeau wanted Freeland to serve as a minister without portfolio, dealing with Canada-U.S. relations in name only. A major demotion. And when I read on this, Freeland had different views on how to deal with Pumpkinhead's tariffs. I'm like, huh. So, and I couldn't figure out what their different views were. So, Freeland. What was the reason? What was the reason of your departure? Oh, I was using my sci-fi deck. Okay, 2 cards. Oh, exiled. Left for dead. What is this? Swords. What am I looking at? Oh, 8 of Swords. Exiled, left for dead in the barren mountains of the Beetlejuice Prime. These are almost as good as my Pumpkinhead cards, the Halloween deck. Exiled. You know, you can't make this stuff up, can you? The luxury at the end of the world. The 9 of Pentacles. She's got something to share. She's got something to share. All right, let's see what she's got to share. I am going to use my Tarot Deluxe deck. I'm going to put this away. Here it is. Tarot Deluxe. Still trying to get organized. Freeland. Do you have something to say? What is it? Freeland. Canadian Freeland. What's her first name? What is her first name? Christina with a Y. Christina Freeland. Do you have something to say to the world? Christina Freeland. Do you have something to say with the world? You were exiled. Why? What do you want to say? Well, I'm sorry if I'm shuffling too loud. Sorry. Christina. I pull them close to my chest so that the cards don't fly everywhere. There's only these big decks. Decks. I said deck. D-E-C-K-S. Psychic Duck was laughing just then. Ay, ay, ay. Psychic Duck has a potty beak. Whoa! Have you? You should hear some of the things she says. Whoa! Oh my gosh! All right, Christina Freeland, do you have something to say? She is not happy. She is not happy she got stabbed in the back. 10 of Swords. Being challenged by Two of Coins. What's she going to say? There's something. She's balancing things out. How do I do this? What do I say? Queen of Wands. She's got some information coming out, some powerful information that she can share. And I don't know if it's about Trudeau or if it's about U.S. relations. Supposedly, she was going to be demoted because of her viewpoints on how to deal with Pumpkinhead's tariffs. You know, and it feels to me like there's just so much energy putting into that non-existent administration that they all have to clean up. It's like, oh, clean up on aisle 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 10. Explosive information that she has in the past. 8 of Wands. I'm going to tell you what the name of the cards are because this is not my Rider-Waite or any of the ones I'm used to. There's Illusion, Delusion, 7 of Cups up at the top. And then we have the 6 of Cups going back to a simpler time. So far, I'm not getting any information as to what she wants to share, except she has a bunch of it. She has the Queen of Wands and the 8 of Wands. She has a bunch of information. But it feels like in the near future, she's going, you know what, time out. Let me just go back to being quiet. It's kind of where I'm going with this. She's kind of licking her wounds. If that's, I don't feel that with her though. She's too strong. Being stabbed in the back. So I don't think that. But there is a pause with this 6 of Cups. Internally, the Emperor. You in Canada may have a different point of view on what this Emperor card is than I do. It's just more of control, and that's internally. Externally, she has the 3 of Wands. She's just kind of watching things right now, watching ships go in, go out. Waiting for the right time, it feels like. Hopes and fears, the 10 of, it's the major arcana, it's the Wheel of Fortune. There's something to do with moon time coming up. And then the higher order of things, the Hierophant. Nine of Swords, the Nightmare. Before she got stabbed in the back. And then bringing forth Judgment. So in her government, the nightmare that was being created in her government that she was a part of, government that she was a part of, the nightmare that she was seeing it, according to her, she's going to be releasing some judgment on it. And it's big and it's explosive. Okay. All right. Let's look into... oh, am I done? Am I done with questions? That was weird. Okay, let's look into Trump. So, he got sentenced today, if you can call it that. But what it is the case is closed. It's done. Right? He's going to appeal the sentencing, but what's he going to appeal? That he's guilty? Okay, you can do that, I guess. Did I write this out? Did I write this out or did I not? Oh. Okay, dang it. I did not write it out. hang on. Okay, I got it. So he was sentenced to unconditional discharge. You're going to hear a bunch about it. It means the case is over. Conviction stands. The key quote that got me was, ordinary citizens do not receive those legal protections. Mershon said, it is the office of the president that bestows those to the office holder. It is the citizenry of this nation that recently decided that you should once again receive the benefits of those protections. I disagree with that. It is not the citizenry. It is the manipulation of the vote. Again, this is election denial central. It was not fair. And North Carolina, is that right? North Carolina or Nebraska, the Supreme Court. Oh, gotta pause again. North Carolina, the Supreme Court, the Democrat won with like 600 votes or something, really narrow. And the Republicans said, we want to recount. Yeah, okay, recount. Okay, it's still, Democrats still won. Oh, I want another recount. Okay, another recount. Democrats still won. Okay, now he appealed it to the 11th, to some appellate court. Okay, no, they threw it back and they said, no, she won. He's taking it to the Supreme Court. It's like, I just want the recount. I just want one. Come on, y'all. Just give me one logical recount looking at Musk dealing with Starlink. Just one, please. Okay, and then I'll say another one. And then I want it, I don't think I want it to go to the Supreme Court yet. Come on, guys. Okay, what am I looking at? Pumpkinhead. Hang on, I gotta go back. Okay, so my question with this statement is, well, if Kamala Harris, well, I could say if Kamala Harris chooses to. If Kamala Harris chooses to get involved with this as president, can he say, or can the judge say when Kamala Harris is president, since I was under the illusion that the citizens put you in, wanted you as president, and that proved to be false, can he re-sentence? And who's paying for the New York's legal bills? Shouldn't that be him? Yeah. Pumpkinhead, I mean. So, election denial central. This is out there in the parking lot. This is crazy. Will Judge Mershon change his sentencing? I don't even know if he can. Due to the election being stolen. I think he's just going to have to move on. Let's just keep going. Six of Swords. We got the Three of Pentacles, the Russian interference, new information with the Page of Swords, Eight of Pentacles, diligent hard work. The Queen of Swords is up at the top. Ooh. And the Death card is in the potential near future for entertainment only. Death, rebirth. Ten of Cups, comfort, family. Three of Cups, females celebrating. The High Priestess and the hopes and fears, secrets being revealed. And the Ace of Cups in the final outcome. It's a beautiful card, isn't that? final outcome. Next to the Queen of Swords, the external position is Three of Cups, celebration. Female celebrating. Clarifying that Ace of Cups, we have the Two of Cups coming together to join black and white hands. We have Lady Justice. This is a new deck. I mean, I've had this deck for a while, but I haven't been using it as much, so a lot of the imagery is new to me. I'm not sure. This card, this Death Rebirth card, throws me a little bit because, especially as I look at a lizard jumping up and down on a log out in my front yard, and they're all connected. Everything's connected. It feels like someone may not make it to get Judge Mershon to change it, if you know what I mean. Let's just look. Let's look at Pumpkinhead's health. Let's look at his health. Okay. Y'all can see him when he is on, TV and stuff. He's always, well, you guys probably don't watch him. Good for you. At Carter's funeral, it was disgusting to even see him there. Mother, Mike Pence's wife, wouldn't even look at him. Pence stood up and shook his hand. I'm like, ugh. Even Al Gore did. What the hell? I'm like, ugh. And then I don't know what Obama was saying, why they were laughing. There's a point where the leaders just have to go, you're cray, I don't believe you, I don't want to be around you, I don't want to promote any of your whatever. I know people have to get along somehow. Ugh. They're hedging their bets, but what's Obama doing? I don't, what's he hedging? Why is he even... I don't know. If it were me, I laugh at a lot of stuff, and I'd probably crack a joke or something like, "Oh, you're a stupid Pumpkinhead," and Mr. Pumpkinhead would probably go, "You know what I just did? I didn't get that joke." Okay, whatever. Sorry. Okay. He was glaring at Kamala. He was glaring at our future president. And she didn't give him the time of day. He didn't shake her hand. She didn't. Nothing. And then to listen to Jimmy Carter's accomplishments and how much he was loved, and by different dignitaries that were not paid to be there. Okay. I'm just rambling. What was I going to read on? Pause. Trump's health. He's got a new truth coming. He's got some secrets that he's not letting out with the High Priestess card. The Empress is at the base. The Knight of Wands, he's got some information in the past. And moving on, in the at the top of the reading, coming in as a winner at the top of the reading, talking about his health. His health. The potential near future, it is the Nine of Cups. The wish is fulfilled. How's his health? The Empress, Russia. It feels like, okay, let me drop this down as I try to make sense of this. It feels like the truth is being hidden by the High Priestess. At the base of this, his winning is all about Russia. But there's information, this Knight of Wands, that is coming out in the past as it flows through this. It feels like he's kind of deluding himself with this wish card. Hopes and wishes. Wishes come true. He's drinking an elixir. But it's a wish card. It's not an action. It's like, I hope I'm okay. Let me have another cheeseburger. Internally, Page of Cups. Ooh. When I first flip this over, I go, he's underwater. Hyperbaric chamber. No, he's not. Page of Cups. Some information's coming out from unexpected sources. Water is health, and he's underwater in this health issue thing. Four of Wands, celebration. Externally, health issues, celebration. At the hopes and fears is the Queen of Coins. And the final outcome is giving and receiving, Six of Coins, followed by Six of Cups, going back to a simpler time. Chariot, moving on. Movement. Let me just keep going with this. New journey. Two of Coins, decision being made, balancing act with the cups that he's drinking. Three of Wands, and the completion card. I don't know. Oh, at the base of it, it's the Tower, the Seven of Cups, illusion, delusion, the Moon, Joe Biden, in the fight. Okay. It doesn't feel like he's healthy. It feels like he's being taken care of by drugs more than anything. But I didn't get a big read, clear read on it. So we'll just leave it like that. And I don't like tapping into his energy psychically. I like to have a buffer with the cards because I just don't like that. Let's look into, I think the last one I did, I looked into all the chaos that's going on in the world. So I'll have to double check that. But as we pull on this, okay, last one I want to read on Kamala Harris and Joe Biden. President and president-elect. Both staying in the U.S. They were both, whoa. They were both strength. Hang on, people. They were both scheduled to leave the country, to be out of the country. And intuitively, I got, with Kamala Harris, the first time I heard it, I go, oh, she's not going to be around when the chaos flies. And then Joe Biden, I heard, was gone, and I went, both of them are going to be gone when the chaos flies. Interesting. Now they're both here. That shoots what I was getting. Like, nope. We're going to change it. Now they're here. So let me just see what's going on with them here. What are they going to be dealing with in the U.S. besides the fires? What are they going to be dealing with in the U.S. besides the fires? Pumpkinhead is still like going, you need to open up the water up in Northern California. Newsom has failed. He's failed. I go, stop blaming. I'm just so sick of the blame game. I see some on the news are starting to push back on this. Starting to. There's one girl on CNN, I just caught a clippet of it on like the Midas Network or something, where they are, the woman goes, would you answer my question? And then he goes off, no, answer the question. How is this going to help our economy, us getting Greenland? And then he goes, well, he has a mandate. He doesn't have a mandate, number one. He's not going to be president. He should be in jail. But how is this going to help? I think, I'm going to do that next, if I remember. What I want to read on, what is MAGA? What are they thinking? Are they going, were we fooled? What's going on? Okay. What is Joe? What are Joe and Kamala going to be doing here besides the fires? What are Kamala and Joe going to be doing in the U.S. besides dealing with the California fires? Because that's almost full-time right there. What are they going to be doing? Ten of Pentacles. Going to be securing money for this. Feels like. New information coming. Let me drop it down. You can see what I'm throwing. Using the Rider-Waite again. They're looking at some new information that comes up. They're working together in this Two of Cups. The Magician is in the past. When I flip this, what I heard is no more, hey, look over there, no more distractions. That's what I heard. We have Joe Biden up at the top that is overseeing all of what is going on. He's the one that gets to make this decision as to what gets released. He's still in this crossroads moment. He's still in the crossroads moment. Before I go any further, what is this crossroads moment, Joe? I'm not going to use the deck that I used for Pumpkinhead. What is the crossroads moment? What's the hang-up? Can you tell I'm a little anxious here, Joe? If you don't make a decision soon, I'm going to jump in your Corvette and take it for a spin. How's that going to make you feel? Make a decision. I wouldn't do that. I'd get in my Lamborghini and go over there and say, make a decision. Woo. Okay, he's battling something. He's got some, either internally or externally, 5 of Wands. I think it's externally. People are going, you got to do this, you can't do that, you got to do this. Suspension. Well, look at it from another point of view. The Hanged Man, he's going to make the right choice for America, for the 10 of Cups. He's going to make the right choice. Okay, let's keep going with this. What are Kamala going to be doing besides the fires? New truth coming out. Externally, it's the illusion delusion. That's what this 5 of Cups is about. That's what this decision is about. The Hanged Man, trying to figure it out. How do we do this? Hopes and fears, moving on to calmer waters, and the final outcome, sadness. It's not going to be pretty, for sure. The voters, sadness for the voters or success for the voters? And we get judgment. Is he going to be judged because of his lack of indecision? What's that, the underlying winning at any cost? Page of Swords, the Wish card, the Empress, and the Sun, with new beginnings. Come on, Joe. Come on, Joe. Come on, Joe. Let's ask this then. Did I mess up my cards? I did. Let's ask this. What is he being judged? What is this judgment card about? What is this judgment card about? Dang, I'm going long today. What is this judgment card about? Well, that flipped up. Okay, that's just me being not good. What is this judgment card about? Good shuffler. I'm good. Psychic Duck, am I good? Come on now. Jeez. Psychic Duck had a few judgments on me. What's this judgment about on Joe Biden? Is he releasing the information? What is this? He's hanging on to it. Hearing things from unexpected sources. Knight of Wands. Bringing forth information, riding on strength. New beginnings. New beginnings. This is a big ass stick. He's bringing it. He's bringing it. Big ass. Bam, bam. And then we get the Sun card. Okay. Okay. I don't know if you could see me. I had my hands on my head. I'm like, please. These are powerful cards. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right. Hang on. Okay, I said I was going to read on something. I can't remember what I was going to read on. It's the blonde hair, I'm sure. Oh, don't. Come on now. Number 1, it is blonde. It's not gray. And number 2, I was not bagging on blonde-haired people. Well, maybe a little bit. Come on now. Be nice. We don't have to be judgy like Psychic Duck. Ooh, ooh. That's going to bite me. That's going to come back and hurt. Because Psychic Duck is really, she not judgmental at all. It's me. Okay. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Peace. I can't do that. Love. Ow. My trigger finger hurts. All right.